So I already know, man. You probably wondering to yourself, like, Marilli, how am I going to get this Thonar Holy Relic? All right, Thonar's Holy Relic is going to be very good at defeating demonic beasts. You know, she gives like a gauge whenever she uses a skill, and also 10% H related stats, which is really, really good against the wolves. And she is on the new Meliodas banner, so you have a chance to pull on her, and she's a really great character at 1 out of 6. But a lot of people, free to play and casuals, be like, yo, Marilli, I just can't beat the wolves. How am I going to get the relic if I can't beat the wolves? Which I'm here to explain to you the best team to use as a free to play casual. But first, we must understand, how do we get Thonar's relic, which means we got to figure out what materials that we need. So again, if you don't know, Nanashi and Thonar are the recent holy relics, which are locked between wolves, which means you need that wolf core, which is the dark spear. But you might be asking yourself, Marilli, where do I get it from? Which you can get it from either playing the wolves every time, or the tree. You know, tree also gives you that purple spear material, which you can spend like 1,000 to get once per week, a demonic wolf core. You also got the triangles. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, you also got the triangle as well, which means you can get that. I feel like triangles probably be a lot better because it's very hard to get the green one. As you can see, you can only get it on the tree with the green triangle, so keep that in mind. While the other ones you can get like just plain and stuff like that. So, or doing the gold coin shop with these two. But this one you literally have to spend using this purple currency right now until they maybe give it, like, I don't know, another demonic beast. It seems, maybe, I don't know. But again, those are the two things. Now, I feel like pretty much the big trouble is going to be probably the blue crystal. The cubes are a lot easier. You don't have to do too much for the cubes. But the blue crystals, you definitely have to play the demonic wolves, which I'm not going to lie to you. You can either farm it up by either playing like maybe 1 or 2 floors, or, you know, you get it from regular like clear rewards. Let me show you guys real quick. I'm pretty sure like you get like every time you clear it, you get like 2 blue crystals. And then you have a 10% chance of getting like 1. You also got the cubes as well. So again, you want to try to make sure you can be able to clear like maybe at least floor 2. You know, at least floor 2. Pretty easy. And that's what I'm here for, guys. All right, I'm gonna teach you the way of clearing floor 2 and floor 1. Pretty easy. Floor 3, it's a little bit of a stretch, but we can work on it a little bit. So you might be asking yourself, Marilli, what is this free-to-play / casual team that people run? Again, the new Meliodas banner has a lot of good characters on there from us voting with like Ragnarok characters, and that's the good thing about it, because this right here is the best free-to-play casual team to farm up the wolves. Yes, you want to have a Freyr, Thonar, King, and Bond. Now, we've used this team before without even having Thonar's Holy Relic, and this team is basically a no damage team. Bond is the main premise of the team, plus with King, because you want to make sure you don't take no damage from the wolves. So every time Bond doesn't take damage, he's lowering the wolves attack by 15%, stacking up to 5 times. So that's about what? That's about 75% of their attack being lowered. That is crazy. Meaning they're gonna do absolutely no damage to you through all the floors. And again, this Bond team is very, very slow. I'm being completely honest with you, but it works wonders for free to play, because let's be honest, would you rather not be able to get a holy relic than you just having to take the time out of your day to probably just use this team to clear, like, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 floors? Now, I have seen people who are maybe super free to play, like having like a 1 out of 6 Freyr, a 2 out of 6 Thonar, a 2 out of 6 King, and stuff like that, and complete all 3 floors. Literally complete all 3 floors. That's how good this team is. That's why I say, yo, this team is a free-to-play casual team. Now, there's also another big issue, all right? Because I don't know why, but people always complain about this one thing, and that is the artifact sets. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. You need the deer. You need this artifact set to be able to use this team efficiently, because you're gonna have to, because if you don't, you're gonna have to deal with a lot of freeze RNG from the Black Wolf. If you don't know, the Black Wolf can randomly freeze you, but with this artifact set right here, basically you can stop them from freezing you at 5 gauge. and I also get some base stat boosts as well. I'm level 5, so I get like 10%. I think at level 1 you get like 2% or 1. I think it's 2%. I think it's 2%. But yeah, and the big issue is you have to farm up the card set on the deer. So hopefully you get a good enough RNG to get this UR set from the deer. And a lot of people also had complaints about the Meliodas card because you have to play gear PvP. Yes, guys. People complain that they have to play gear PvP to get the PvP coins to buy this Meliodas set. Again, from talking to some free-to-play and casual people, they always be like, yo, Marilli, I just can't get the Meliodas set card set. It's just so expensive on PvP. I just don't want to face the whales. They just be so everywhere. Like, how am I going to play gear PvP? Those are usually the complaints that people say. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta man up. I ain't gonna lie. But again, I think it's like 10,000 coins for PvP. Again, that's why a lot of people don't like to play gear PvP. Play the demonic wolves, because again, you do need this set. This is the best set. Even Thonar Holy Relic, it's catered to this set right here. Because the other demonic beast set is going to be for 20% damage on single targets. That's trash on here, all right? Because there's no reason why you want to use that card set for this, for the wolf, because guess what was going to happen? Your DPS character is probably going to get randomly freezing, and then you're going to deal with a lot of RNG. That's why this one is the best one, because you want to stop the freeze. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how this team works. Now again, I have a duped out, I have a lot of dupes on my characters, but you can do this at low dupes. I don't know why I always get comments being like, yo, Marilli, I tried this team before, like I just can't do it with 1 out of 6 Frere. Yes, you can. All right, I might have to make a compilation video of people spamming my DMs, tagging me all over Twitter, being like, yo, Marilli, thanks for the video, man. I beat it with 1-6 Freres and all that stuff. Maybe I'm gonna have to do that, because I always get people down posting, you know, freaking being depressed, being like, yo, I can't do it. I have 1 out of 6 Frere. And then I get a million posts and tags with people saying, yo, I did it 1 out of 6. Yo, I did it free to play. So again, before you comment, yes, you can do this 1 out of 6. Okay, so let's test out the team so you guys can see. I'm only gonna probably do floor 2, just because it takes a long time, because well, it might not take that long. But first, let me take off Thonar's Holy Relic so you can't say I'm cheating. And then I'm gonna show you guys the gear set that you're gonna need for this. I use HP/crit resist just in case she gets hit with a crit, and I get that trash debuff where if you get hit with a crit, then you get your defense down. So that's why I run full crit resist on her. Some people run attack crit resist with full crit resist rolls. Keep that in mind. Now King, attack crit, just because you want to do a lot of damage so his shield can be a lot stronger. Fawn, triple defense. Now some people run full defense. I like to mix it up with resistance and defense. Again, I have high box CC, so I do get that defense buff. I mean, before I did this, before I even had the defense buff, I did this. So this works out for me, but like I said before, some people run full defense. It all depends on you. Frere, attack defense. You want to have make sure you have a decent amount of defense, just so you don't take damage. All right. I mean, if you want to use attack crit damage, that's cool, but just know if your shield start breaking on Frere, don't come crying to me. So we are going to showcase this team. I don't know if I'm gonna freaking fast forward this or not. I mean, I'll waste some time for you guys. I'm gonna try my best for you. Again, this team is a very slow team. That's why I'm not. That's why if you really want to defeat the wolves, you really want to defeat the wolves, this is the best team. If you're free to play a casual, you don't need a 6 out of 6 Frere. A duped out Frere is only good or if you want to, like, I don't know, make it a little bit faster, but you don't need 6/6 or anything like that. So I'm gonna get to floor 2. I'm gonna complete floor 2 and call it a day. Like, I already did the wolves and all that shenanigans. And the only problem with this team when you have like low dupes is that it gets a lot harder to get like confirmed kills on the wolves. That's why some people stop at floor 2. And there are some people who are some brave men I'll say that brave man who keeps on thriving and playing till floor 3 and completed it like with 1 out of 6. And as you can see right now, Freyr is doing no damage. He has the defense down right now. That's 1 turn of stack with Bond. As we just slowly keep playing with this team, you'll start to realize, oh no, the Wolves is not really doing damage. That's why I said this team is the best team for free-to-play or casuals. Like, I ran this team before, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people forgot about this team. Like, it's been a good minute. But again, I want to make sure you guys are able to defeat the Wolves, you know. I want to see you guys have an easier time playing against the Wolves. So you want to try to invest in THONAR's Holy Relic, because again, her Holy Relic is really, really good. So I mean, that, look at that, Bond is taking no damage right now. Literally 0 damage because of this. And look at that, he can't even break my shield. This is only 2 turns of stacking. Literally 2 turns of stacking. Now you might be asking yourself, Marilli, can you use this without what's that character named Scotty? Can you use it without Scotty? I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't like Scotty on this team. I do not. And the reason being is because, again, this team is really, really slow. So if you end up not having Scotty Holy Relic, you're not going to do that much damage. And it's very easy for you to get debuff crazy from the Wolves on the later floors. Like floor 2 and floor 3. Again, you can counteract that a little bit by spamming King Ultimate. But again, that is RNG. You already be probably complaining about RNG when it comes to the Wolves already. Do you really want more RNG to deal with? Think about it. Like, I know you people, all right? I be seeing the comments. It'd be like, yo, Marilli, how do you have so much HP? And I gotta be like, yo, because I have 10 million box CC. All right. Yo, Marilli, my Scotty keep dying. It's because I have her Holy Relic. That's literally my comments of like, it's because I have her Holy Relic. Yeah. That's why. I have her Holy Relic. That's why she doesn't die as fast, and I have a high box CC. Yo, Marilli, my freaking Thonar keep getting hit with crits. Yeah. It's because I have UR gear with full crit resist rolls on. Yep. I said UR gear with full crit resist. And also the Bond attack debuff stacks on all the phases. So if I get like 5 turns with that on the first floor, then it happens on all of them. That's why this is the best team. Again, you might be thinking like, yo, really, are you upset that people be asking all these questions? And honestly, no. I don't. I just want to help you guys out at getting your demonic holy relics. Again, they haven't really been giving out holy relics like that, and this is the best one. I mean, all of them are really good because you take no damage. I guess the worst one is the eye one, because if you get hit with a crit, then you get debuffed, which again, you want to make sure you have some crit resist rolls on THONAR. I feel like THONAR is the biggest one to worry about. Nobody else is like you need to be worried about, honestly. But that's just me. And you want to try to, now this is the floor where you have to get rid of both of them at the same time, which is why I say sometimes that RNG be like that, which is why it's better to have like dupes, because then you don't have to deal with that shenanigans. All right, let's be honest, no one want to deal with the RNG shenanigans. That's why it's best to have dupes, which is why this Meliodas banner is the best banner, because you might end up pulling the Freyr, and he's good 1 out of 6. I want to say that again, he's good 1 out of 6. And as you can see right now, I'm taking no damage. No damage. Again, best team for free-to-players. If you want to look at the attack, look at that. They got 3K attack right now. 3K attack. 3K attack right now. All right, let's do this. I think it's gonna be over. Again, I have 6-6, so I might as well not waste too much time with this. Probably should aim for the white wolf, because I think the white wolf has damage cap. Or never mind. Like I said, if you have dupes, it makes it a lot faster, but it's not needed. How to manage this team. Again, this is like the no damage team. As long as we can keep spamming King Shield, we are in a good position because he's going to absolutely take no damage. Now, for this stage right here, if you feel like your damage is very lacking on your characters, just go after the Black Wolf so you get that attack buff from so you get that attack buff for King. That's if you feel like your damage is lacking to start off the Thonar's passive. Because I kid you not, my Thonar is HP / crit resist, and she does no damage, bro, to the white wolf. Literally be saying like no damage. So again, you want to make sure you get that attack buff first for Thonar's passive. So you have to waste like 3 skills and do damage. You will not get the attack buff if you end up doing no damage. You have to do damage. So just aim for the Black Wolf or smaller wolf, whatever you want to call it. And as you can see, Bond is taking no damage right here. That's what we like to see. Now we could push for King's ultimate right here if we really want to. Like, again, I was in a good position where I could like get stance removal, which is really good. That's also why I like this team a lot more than freaking Scotty. I kid you not, if I was a free-to-play and casual person, I'd rather have a 1 out of 6 Frere using this team rather than a 6 out of 6 Scotty. I kid you not. That's how bad I think the Scotty team is. That's how bad I think it is. Because you don't get that much stance removal. You really don't. So you have to like really lean on Thonar most of the time for the stance removing. That's why I hate running that team. Like, I had so many comments be like, yo, Marilli, can you try this team without Frere? Without Frere? Can you try with like Scotty? Scotty is trash with this team, dude. It is possible, but it's just so much things you have to look for when you're using the Scotty team. Like I said before, if I was not using a Frere, then I would have to deal with ignites. And if you get like about, I think like 8 or 9 ignites, you get the burn debuff, which is gonna take like half of your HP all the time. So you have to try to like push for King's ultimate to cleanse every single time if you can't kill. Which, guess what that means? You're gonna need a high CC. I said high CC, high duped out King. Do you really want to deal with that RNG? Like right now, I could just stall right here if I really wanted to. Like, I can go for this, and that's because he has this buff. So I can just take away his gauge right here. Like, that's the only thing I have a problem with Scotty, man. It's just so much RNG you have to look out for when using her. Like, I'd rather have a 1 out of 6 Frere, my guy. 1 out of 6, I'll take it. Now, right now, it's like a little bit slow. Like, we just trying to really just build up Bond passive. That's why I just took away his gauge right there. And I didn't ult with King because we saw he had buff and ultimate. So if we take away the ultimate, all he's gonna do right here is just buff up. We want to save our Thonar card though, and now we can ult. Now we can ult. Do I really want to? Let's waste it. I don't need that one. And I also want to make sure if I'm gonna merge off of King, I have a chance of getting his ultimate again. Now, as you can see, I'm not really using Frere ultimate or anything like that on the White Wolf. I'm usually just breaking them down with my other characters. Because on the Black Wolf, I kind of hate him, all right? He's just so annoying by himself. I kid you not, he's really annoying. Like, the Black Wolf by himself is just really annoying. I don't know, I think it's like a race thing, but the Black Wolf is like, he just gets super tanky like randomly. Like it's weird. Like he just really tanky out of nowhere. Like if you like prolong the phase, he gets really tanky. Again, I play JP, so I don't really know his passive and stuff like that, but I be feeling like every time like I prolong it, from the way I look at it, he gets super tanky. So I always try to make sure I get rid of him as soon as possible. Now you want to make sure you have King ultimates for the next phase, so you don't get randomly frozen. That's also one of the issues with the team, which is why I said the sets, the artifact set I'm using right now is the best one, because if you get your King frozen right here, you just pretty much lose. Like it's just very hard for you not to just like take crazy damage afterwards, which means you just absolutely lose. Like anybody else can be frozen on your team. Maybe you can make a account for saying like, yo, Freyr can be frozen, but that man King cannot be frozen at all. So you want to try your best to make sure he has like his ultimates for the next phase, so you don't get randomly frozen, which is what I'm trying to do right now. I have a good hand, dude. Like I can stall right here and I'll be decent. I guess the only issue will probably be like if Freyr gets randomly frozen right here. Like again, I want to try to like push for Freyr ultimates for the next phase, so I can have that set up. Okay. Okay, locks my hand for the cutie. As you can see, he's doing no damage. Why, this is the best goddamn team in the world. And he debuffs me again. What a nice guy. Alright, Freyr should be able to get rid of him. I'll just waste these cards. I don't really need it, dude. Like again, I would love to have like Freyr's ultimates, which means I could have just moved my cards, but those are dead cards anyways. Like I have 3 characters who has like the ultimates, all right, which means less chance of him freezing anybody. Now I'd rather have 5 gauge and then have King cards right here rather than just having my ultimates. And he randomly does freeze Freyr. Okay. I mean it's fine. Like it's not gonna hurt me or anything. So we can just do something like this. And if I need to, I'll just like ult the King. The person I want to get rid of is gonna be the Black Wolf, because he randomly freezes a character. I don't mind the White Wolf because he's white, so he's just gonna give you ignites, which if you have Freyr, he's pretty much getting counter anyways. All right, let's see what we can do. We're gonna do a lot of damage right here. Boom. And then Freyr gets rid of him because he's not gonna have, I don't think he's gonna have the revive right here. Yep, he doesn't have the revive. And now this is pretty much GG for the most part. Hopefully I get a King card. That'd be the best option right now. Let's go. And this is gonna be pretty much how you defeat floor 2. Again, I do have a 6 out of 6 Freyr, so I made it a lot faster than probably a person who has 1 out of 6. But once you start getting the ball rolling for a Holy Relic for your Thonar, it's gonna be super easy playing against the Wolves, guys. It's gonna be mega easy. That's why I'm trying to show you guys how to like free-to-play casual player just farm up the Wolves by using this type of team. Again, I already have videos on me completing the entire Wolves with this team. And I think at that time I had like 2 out of 6 Thonar. I think at that time I had 2 out of 6 Thonar when I was using that team. So I just recently got dupes for Thonar with the Meliodas banner. So, you know, best time to get dupes. Ain't gonna lie to you. Best time. He's gonna revive right here. So I'm just trying to attack as much as possible. Probably get my ultimate right here. We're gonna force his revive. And as long as we have Freyr, we're in a good position. So yeah, the only thing I have to say, guys, is Scotty is trash. That's it. Please don't stop recommending that on this type of team. I understand, man. It's hard getting Freyr. I understand. But man, Thonar is not the way, man. You might as well not even do the dogs. I can't even lie to you. If you're gonna say, yo, try to use Scotty, you might as well not even do the dogs. Okay. No way, I ain't killing. Okay. But yeah, again, I just wanted to do this up to floor 2. Again, I can't beat this with floor 3, but that would be probably realistic for some of you guys, because you guys have like probably non 6 out of 6 Freyers. And like I said before, Freyer makes it a lot easier to do the wolves when you have higher dupes. But if you have little dupes, it's still possible. That's all I want to say, man. It's still possible to do the wolves. Make sure you grind up that gear PvP. Have fun with the 400k whales. And this is Marilli, guys, and I'm out. Peace.